Council, we added D3 and D4 for your review. D3 is basically a request to execute an LOI agreement for the installation of a sign on the right-of-way adjacent to 32 North Main Street. And finally, D4, just a big request to add the organizational chart and the financial policy to the city's overall policy, council manual policy. That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. We will move into regular session call, and this is a call to order. We will begin with the roll call vote. Ms. Conrad.
Bliss?
Here.
Mr. Cantrell? Absent. Mr. Johnson?
Here.
Mayor Kinder?
Here.
Ms. Wesson?
Here.
Ms. Randall?
Here.
Mr. Thomas?
Here.
All right, council, we have an agenda before us. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All right, any discussion? All in favor then of the agenda as stated, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That agenda carries. We have two public hearings tonight. First, I will open the public hearing to consider a request to rezone property located at 538 and 542 South Ellis Street and 549 South Spring Street from R3 High Density Single Family Residential District and C1 General Commercial District to the CBD Central Business District. Is there anyone who wishes to speak at this public hearing? No, seeing none, then I will close this public hearing. Secondly, I'll open the public hearing to consider proposed amendment to Chapter 30 of ordinances of the City of Cape Girardeau, Missouri regarding R4 Medium Density Multifamily Residential District. Wishing to appear for this? No? All right, I will close that public hearing. We next have the consent agenda. Would you read that, Mr. Young?
Bill 2592, an ordinance accepting a permanent drainage easement from Roman Catholic Diocese of Springfield, Cape Girardeau for the proposed Veterans Memorial Drive Phase 6 project in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 2592, an ordinance accepting a permanent drainage easement from Roman Catholic Diocese of Springfield, Cape Girardeau for proposed Veterans Memorial Drive Phase 6 project in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 2594, a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a license indemnity agreement for installation of a sign in the right-of-way adjacent to 32 North Main Street in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Bill 2597, a resolution adopting the updated council policy manual in the city of Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
All right, thank you, Mr. Young. Council, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second. All right, any discussion? All in favor then of the consent agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That agenda carries. Nothing was removed from tonight's consent agenda. We have two new ordinances to take up. First is Bill 2595, an ordinance amending Chapter 30 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cape Girardeau, Missouri by changing the zoning of certain properties in the city and county of Cape Girardeau, Missouri to CBD, Central Business District. This is the first reading. Mr. Pulley.
Thank you, Mayor, Dr. Haskin, and Council. This is a request to rezone property at the northwest corner of two parts separated by an alley. The part west of the alley is zoned residential R3. The part east of the alley is zoned commercial C1. The request is to rezone both parts to CBD in order to develop property for a business. A separate request has been made to vacate the alley that runs through the property, which will be seen later. This area has some of the lowest median income and highest poverty rates in the city. It has been designated a food desert by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. The development is a national chain and will be a good addition to the corner of the entrance into the city. This development will add the needs of the residents in this area. On August 13, 2025, P&Z recommended approval of the rezoning by 7 in favor, 0 in opposition, and 1 abstained. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone in the audience wishing to comment on this issue? No? All right, council, is there a motion to approve Bill 2595?
So moved.
Second.
All right, thank you. Discussion.
Mayor, I'd just like to add, I think the rezoning request tonight, the development is contingent upon council approval tonight. Am I
Yes,
correct?
It is. They have to, if it is approved by council, they will be able to move forward with this development.
So there is ongoing, their previous and ongoing discussion with the national chain that you mentioned.
Yes, ma'am.
That is
This-
well underway and,
Yes, this was one of the conditions to move the development forward, that it was be able to rezone to CBD so they could encompass the whole lot, and they can move forward with this. It's a very good development for that area. It's the entrance into Cape, right there off 74. It's going to revitalize that corner. We've got a couple business there, but this business is going to allow that whole corridor to be revitalized. It's a nice development as we move forward.
all right. Any other comments? Okay, hearing none then, is all in favor of Bill 2595, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries.
Thank you.
And next, an ordinance amending Chapter 30 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cape Girardeau, Missouri regarding R4 medium-density multifamily residential district. This is the first reading. And Mr. Poley, Mr. Shrimplin's here, sorry, thank you.
You might show this one. I think Trevor did some research, but, so this is an amendment to the R4 district regulations. R4 is our most common multifamily zoning district. We also have an R5 district, but there's only a handful of parcels that are zoned R5. So it's primarily R4 that we work with. We received recent input from the development community about the density cap on the R4 district. Right now, it's 18 units per acre, and they were inquiring about maybe increasing that a little bit more. As you know, development costs have gone up across the board, but particularly in the area of multifamily, some of those costs get passed on in terms of the rents. So they're looking for ways to kind of, get a little bit more out of that development, maybe get a few more units in without having to buy additional land. So we looked at it. I think Trevor did some research in other communities. I discussed it with the rest of the development staff and our other departments. And, the R5 district allows 30 units per acre. So that's quite a jump from R4 of 18 units per acre all the way up to 30 for the R5. So we agreed that probably we ought to narrow that gap just a little bit. So based on his research and our conversations, we are proposing to increase it from 18 units an acre to 20 units per acre. So it's not a major difference, but it seems like a logical step down from the 30 to go from 30 to 20. Then after that, you get to the R3 district, which allows 9 units per acre. So that's it.
Is there anyone in these who wishes to speak? I don't know that we have anyone in our audience tonight who is not we've got one reporter. And
We could have some scripted
I just,
questions.
sorry, I have to say it. Okay, well, council, is there a motion to approve Bill 2596?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Discussion, any further discussion?
This just makes logical sense. Like you said before, going to 30, because originally whenever you started the topic came up, I thought, okay, there's R5. Well, R5's 30, this is 18. And so just to squeeze a little bit more, water out of the rock, trying to get an extra 2 more units in there, that really can shuffle the balance of whether or not a project pencils. So that makes a lot of sense to me.
Well, one of our planning zone commissioners said that, another couple units per acre is not going to make or break a project. But again, it just helps. And again, it just shows our development community that we're listening, we're responsive. And this is one way to just kind of help them as they deal and absorb these additional costs of development in this day and age.
I would like to compliment city staff on this. I think that being able to work with developers and have some common sense regulations is a good thing. And I've heard a lot of positive feedback from developers in dealing with city staff now. And I think this is just another example of that. So I compliment you all.
Thank you.
Great. Anything else?
Well, just so you know, we have another development that's contingent upon passage tonight as well, sitting in the hopper, so.
Great. All right, hearing no other comments, all in favor of Bill 2596, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Thank you both.
Thank you.
We do not, any other business? No one registered to appear to speak tonight. So at this point, I will consider adjourning the meeting and moving into closed session for the purposes of discussing personnel matters pursuant to the revised statutes of Missouri, Section 610.021, Paragraph 3. Is there a motion to move
So
into?
move.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor then of moving into closed session, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, we are now in closed